welcome back to Contact, a Space Engineers series where I'm not doing a great job of building missiles. I'm using the long-range sensors here to just kind of, check in on this guy. This is the remaining missile, which still has most of its fuel. It honestly, I can't see in enough to like see if there are lights not on things. I don't even know if the remote control, like the AI blocks, have lights that indicate whether they're on or not. But yeah, for some reason or another, this drone decided it didn't care about the enemy and just kind of drifted off into space. I'm guessing what happened is it was targeted to a missile, an enemy missile, and that enemy missile exploded eventually, which basically left this outside of the range to detect the military escort, and so it just kind of drifted. So yeah, that's a thing. But back here, well, there's not too much going on. I need to print off another Barracuda, maybe a few more Barracudas. My plan for today, I'm gonna probably wait for that guy to go away. Oh, there is an ore puller. Do I want another one of those? Not really. Okay, and a survey drone. There's a lot of traffic going on out here. I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna first print off another Barracuda. My goal is to get a new ship, fill up my fourth sort of slot, and then do a bunch of prep so that I'm ready next episode to go after a Factorum outpost with my little armada and, see what I can see. So I feel like these lights need to have a bigger radius. Yeah, I don't think I ever actually set these up. It's a little better in here. Okay. I don't remember how this was set up, so... Alright. So I now have Projector Barracuda, which just does a normal sort of first style Barracuda. Then I have Barracuda with missiles, which has the missile sort of wings, which I didn't appreciate. They're like right to the back of this as well. I forgot about the length issue when I was designing this. Everything should still print, hopefully. I also... Ooh. Okay, that's not right. Oh, crud. This one still has its thrusters on. Okay. Oh, and there's no cockpit. Oh, and I don't have tools because I died. How am I gonna deal with this? Can I don't even know if there's an attachment yet. I should be able to because it's connected to the base. Let's see, Barracuda thrusters. Off. There we go. Okay, I think this Barracuda's a write-off. I don't have a ton of faith that I can get it welded correctly. Just, yeah. Chuck that off into space. Uh-oh. Another pirate scout drone. Seems far enough away, I hope. Then it won't care about me. think what I need to do... Nah. The issue is, I no longer have a version of this that I can produce that doesn't have its thrusters on. We'll see if this works. I'm gonna put on hinge lock.
Energy critical.
Let's send the pistons down again. It may buck around a bit. Hopefully, let's... hinge lock is on. There we go. Share inertia tensor. This may or may not actually help. My hope is that if I enable... Basically, if I make this as unlikely to want to wiggle as possible, it will get mostly built enough that I can get in the cockpit and turn the dampeners off. Oh. I should probably just go inside. Need all the things. Kinda wish I had better cargo access in that room, because I could stick one of these guys on the wall. Second time's a charm. A merge block is on. Interesting. I wonder... So the system with the connector in the floor means that this very center part is pretty much the farthest away from a welder that it can be. I'm wondering, now that I've made this slightly more rigid, if it's basically perfectly in the center and out of the welding range, meaning I can't place that first block. So let's get some steel, and we can do it manually. Hopefully this will now let everything get built. But yeah, I think that this whole system has only it's been just within the realm of working because of the inherent jiggliness of it all. That doesn't necessarily fill me with confidence. So far, so good. Hop in, dampeners off. Everything's looking good. The missiles have welded slower than I was hoping. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get finished. Oh, parts of them are. But not quite all the parts. Dang. Okay. Excuse me, ghost cockpit. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay. Well, that mostly worked. I think had I paused the pistons for a moment, I may have been able to get more of the missiles done. Though, that brings up another point with the missiles. They don't weld completely. They're a little bit janky. They don't really work. I'm beginning to wonder if they're worth the hassle. We'll keep them on this one and set it up. I do think it's a good idea in practice, or in principle even. In practice, it's not proven to be so good. But maybe for the actual assault ships, I won't use them. Also, I don't think I ever set this repair projector up correctly. Alright. Check that everything is done, which it is. Turn the projector off. We'll go ahead and make a corrected dampeners off, and actually go ahead and turn the thrusters off, just because I trust that more. So go ahead and make a corrected blueprint. Alrighty. Let's get this thing stocked up. And it looks like, yeah, there are 2 military escorts. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going after more military escorts. I think that a big part of, well, kind of what I'm learning here is that there is a strategy to what I'm doing. And different situations are going to require me to, well, use different strategies. So, for this sort of... basically, the Barracuda is good. It's got 2 missions. It is good for taking out, well, I guess 3 missions. It can take out small drones and stuff, and so be a defensive fighter for the base. It can hopefully get me into a Factorum facility relatively unharmed. And it can be used to pirate things that aren't actively militarized and able to defend themselves. If I'm just going up against a ship with, you know, a couple turrets on it that can't call in drone reinforcements, I should be good. But anything, you know, that does do that is probably a case where I need to use the Stingray, which is kind of nice in a way, because it means that, you know, the Stingray, it was about to be relegated to be a cargo ship, which, yeah, it's pretty heavily armed for just a cargo ship. So I'm glad that it has some reason to have all those guns on it. Alright. Let's real quick. First I want to see, are the refineries done? No. No, they are still working quite hard. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's find our main cargo and see how much junk we actually have. I also don't know why this port Stingray connector gets everything put in it. I think that's, well, it'll be the connector on the Stingray, and that it's designed so that that connector can't pull out of the Stingray to avoid it taking, you know, materials I've stocked up in there. So I guess that's part of the issue. I just don't know why everything ends up going to it, because I've not put anything directly into it in a long while. So anyway, also, probably not a bad idea to have an oxygen. Oh, right, I'm in a door. I'll get that in a minute. Anyway. So material, well, I guess that won't super tell me what we have. Okay, we're stockpiling uranium now. It's not all going straight into reactors, so that's a good sign. We have a fair bit of platinum. Silver's good, gold's good, and iron is ungodly. Everything looks good. Platinum is probably... I mean, platinum and uranium are the things we're lowest on. But of course, we're getting more of that. It's actively being refined. Gold is a little low. And cobalt maybe, but that's still a lot of it. I'm just checking because part of what I need to do is build more ships. Ooh. Twin sail merchant. That's new. Okay. We'll get onto that shipbuilding in a second. Let's go see what this guy's up to. See, this is the type of situation that this Barracuda is good for. Something similarly like a merchant vessel. Probably not going to be super heavily armed, though I could be wrong. We'll see what happens, but I have a feeling we'll be much more successful here. And I'm also... So I have missiles on board. I don't think I'm going to use them unless I feel I really need to. Because I don't think there's anything I strictly need to distract myself from with this guy. Or I need to distract this guy from me with. Looks like it's got solar panels. Sort of heart-shaped. Doesn't seem too put off by me. I am in weapons range. Let's see if it gets upset as I get closer. Oh. Proximity alert. Potential threat detected. Okay. It's on to us. Do I see? I don't see any turrets, really. Maybe too far out. Switch Gatlings to weapons. Switch to railgun. Oh no, that looks like... Yep, that's a Gatling turret on the side there. Let's kill our sidewaysy momentum a bit. I want to fall in right behind this guy, because then I should be able to start picking off his turrets. Also, I do not believe I'm out of weapons range for the railgun. Maybe it is only 1 point. Oh no, it is only 1.4. Alright. Ah! Oh! Interesting. It just split in half. I guess that's why they call it a twin sail merchant. Okay. It seems like this one is... Well, no, I've got them both targeted. I think they may both have turned their antennas off. Ah. Need to leave this guy better. Okay. Yeah, he's drifting sideways. I wonder if they're trying to reconnect up now. Did I get the turret? Oh, okay, they've just hit each other. And I did not get his turret. Interesting. My hope is that I can get both of these guys. Oh, I'm about to get... Oh no. Load, railgun, load! Ah! That had to... Yes, okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get both of these. I'll go after the one I'm targeting, and hopefully I can lock on to it. Maybe if I lock onto this one, I then go and try to take over the other one. Because if I'm locked onto this, I should be able to see my antenna. Oh boy. Hello, buddy. Okay, we're dampened to it. Let's see. Come on in. There we go. Okay. So I'm dampened to this guy. His friend is over there. Hopefully I don't lose a Barracuda doing this. I mean, they seem to be going in the same direction, which I guess makes sense, because if they started out together, they probably want to finish together eventually. Okay. Dampened. How do I enter? There. My guess is this guy won't have many internal weapons, hopefully. I don't think I've seen internal weapons on these guys yet. Oh. Okay, and apparently they're open to space. Oh. Interesting. I don't think this guy has, a cockpit. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Hopefully the other... Yep, that's a... There we go, AI flight. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it's decelerating now. If it doesn't have a cockpit, I'm gonna have to build a cockpit to be able to fly it. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad.
Inventory full.
Hack this just to put our junk in it. Claim the grid. Ooh, lots of good stuff. Most of that I just put in there. But we do have some gold, medical components, and a little magnesium. Here we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought that we were stopped. We are not stopped. Now we're stopping. Apparently a thruster got stuck on. Get rid of that. GPS. Oh, nuts. Okay, we've gone out of range of the Barracuda. Oh. This does have a beacon on it, though. If I hack this... Just set its range super high.
Inventory full.
Okay. Block on 30 kilometers. That should be good enough. Ooh. Hope that Mayday doesn't detect it. Okay. Home is this way. Hopefully that other ship is out this way somewhere. That's a mining. Oh. Uh-oh. That was close to the base. I think it's close to the base because it's shooting the base. Yeah, that antenna just went out. Oh, nuts. This isn't good at all. I'm not even there to see all the carnage. And I've lost the Barracuda somewhere. I probably should have just backspace teleported. Okay, the reputation loss has stopped, so hopefully that means we survived. Don't know how I'm gonna find the other merchant, though. In fact, we'll wait on that. I assume that we're alright. This'll... I'll lose anything in my inventory, including some valuable stuff. Okay, well, don't lose valuables, so keep on back to base. Then I will attempt to go out from base again in the direction I remember the twin sails being in. Hopefully I can detect a broadcast. I think the issue is the Barracuda only ranges like, it's like 5 kilometers, the antenna by default. I really thought that another twin sail was stopping, not accelerating. Okay. Is there any damage here? Not seeing anything. Also not seeing a ship. Oh no, that... Nope. No, that definitely wasn't quite as on fire as it is now. Dang it. Well, at least, the main bulk of the base wasn't damaged. Though, oh no, I already did a bunch of repair on this thing and it's now been gutted again. It may not be worth salvaging, or, you know, salvaging in its current state. It may be worth just salvaging. But yeah, not seeing any other issues. Okay. So if I'm right, I feel like the twin cells were out this way, though they may have turned around.
Energy low.
The other merchant's off there. Just go out this direction. We're probably gonna die of power. My hope is if I can get far enough from the base, I can respawn at the survival kit on the Barracuda. If I'm closer to it, that's where I will appear. So if we just head off in this direction, and there's every chance that other merchants disappeared. Hopefully it won't disappear with my ship. I don't know how that works. What is that? This may just be an asteroid I'm flying to, but it could also be a grid. It sort of sparkles like a grid does. It looks like it would be in the right direction. Doesn't feel like it's getting any closer. I mean, it's possible the other thing's moving at 100 meters a second. No, it just puffed up into an asteroid. Alright. Well, we'll lose some moderate tools, but they aren't that good. Will I... Dang it. Okay, also... Hull breach? Maybe we didn't fare quite so well as I thought we did. Is it underneath here? I don't know what direction we got attacked from. Ah, yep. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like we may have got railgunned. I went straight through. It was going after either a reactor or the other thing. Okay. Let's real quick, just to see if it still exists. Oh. Well, that's not a good sign. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I've broken something. How interesting. Okay. So this twin sail merchant, when I click on it, I'm teleported into the planet where one of my missiles is clanging through the ground. I think, let's just double check, the other twin sail merchant on this list. Where is it? Oh. Hold on. Oh, I think I see what's happened. Okay, interesting. So now that was a mistake on my end from using the long-range sensors. I was tracking, so this is the missile. Wow, so somehow it re-entered the atmosphere. This is that missile we started the episode on. Because I was, I locked the spectator cam to it. That's why everything was sending to it. Ugh, that doesn't look friendly. Okay. So. Okay, no, so that's our twin cell merchant with our guy on it. Where did the other... Oh, okay, and our private sale has been renamed. Oh, probably because it split. Okay. That's what's happening. Well, anyway. So the other... Oh. Yeah, so the other ship is out there somewhere still. It is flying past Earth. Okay, so we're at the space base. It seems to be flying towards us again. Interesting. So it is like out here somewhere. This is becoming much more of a hassle than I really anticipated. So twin sail merchant, let's... Ooh. Ah. Okay. We've locked spectator cam. It's 31 kilometers away. 13 past the other merchant. The likelihood of finding this thing. Having to try and triangulate. Which is tricky because it keeps moving around. I should, if I can just get close enough, I should be able to spot the antenna. Okay. So the twin cell merchant. I was just about to say it's sort of forming a triangle. Of course it's forming a triangle with two other points. That's how triangles work. That's so far away, I doubt it'll help. Though... Actually, hold on. So the Twin Cell Merchant's there. Or my Twin Cell Merchant. This thing... So, Twin Cell Merchant, base, the unidentified signal is there, right? So it's there, Twin Cell Merchant's there, base, it's like up here. Ooh, and, so I am at that unknown signal, let's say. So that unknown signal is 24 kilometers away in relation to the Twin Cell Merchant. Yeah, I think I was going the wrong way. Okay. There we go. Hopefully, even if I can't find it, this will put me close enough that I can respawn at it. Oh, man. This is like finding a needle in an infinite haystack. Oh, nope. Mining survey drone. Doesn't help us. Now, 10 kilometers, it was about 20 kilometers from the unknown signal. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I should really... Where is the sun? Okay. Sun there. So sun there, moon, earth. Earth, moon... sun. There it is. I don't think I needed to look at the Earth, Moon, and Sun, but it felt good. I realized those are probably better bodies to navigate off of. But what do you know? I managed to find it anyway.
Low.
So now I just get in close, take this one out, and then figure out a way to fly it back to the other one. Alrighty. Aboard we go. Flight is easily accessible on this one. If I'm lucky, that means this one also has a cockpit. Because it is different. Though... not looking like it. Let's turn you off. I already made that mistake. Alright. Claim grid. Let's see. No. These are fully drones, no cockpits on them. That's cool. I don't know why a drone has a toilet. Or no, that's an armory. Don't know why it needs one of those either. But, okay. So we've taken this over. Ah, dang it. Trying to hack this thing so I can turn off its override.
No energy.
Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. Okay. It's not that the block is unfriendly, it's that the whole grid is unfriendly. And let's get our bits back. I mean, I guess if I just turn off all the thrusters, I might be able to navigate with the Barracuda. Stopping will be a pain. I can't remember, I think... Okay, yeah. So, a remote control requires less stuff than an AI block, and the AI block has all the stuff for remote control. So I should, if I grind that down fully in here, even not fully, I don't think I need it all. I should be able to build a remote, which means I can then hopefully control this thing. Remote access. That's it. I need to own the antenna. Easy enough.
Inventory full. Inventory
So my plan
full.
with this, hack it all, get it all kind of back, moving and controllable, fly it over to the other one, connect to, well, probably hack it first, then connect to it, and then I've got a ship that's 2 ships. But let me see if this works. I'm curious if they changed how sort of transferring ownership works, and if once you claim a grid, you can just transfer it to yourself. And I think that worked. Yeah, transferred to me. I'm not sure why everything is still red. But okay, I think that did it. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but it's convenient. Stop that, you. And honestly, I mean, having to hack everything adds some gameplay, but it's not a thrilling gameplay. It's basically just look around and find all the computers, and you have to deal with them. So, I'm not opposed to, if it is a change that's been made, I'm not opposed to it. I think once you've gotten to the point that you can get into the terminal and claim the grid, I think it should be just fair game. Alright. Remote control. Whoa, it can move. So. Now, slowly but surely, we'll go after the other twin sail merchant. And we'll see. I've grown down a couple things on there, but I'm curious if I can just take over everything from the get-go. And then I'll be curious to see. It's always also possible. Let me just double sure. Yeah. I don't have any magic powers enabled. So I can't, it shouldn't be my fault. I guess it's always possible a mod somewhere is breaking something, but I think we're probably good. Ew. Don't like the sound of a space pirate vulture. Hopefully it's not vulturing me, because I am sort of on a carcass. And that may be something I have to deal with, I suppose, is defending my loot. Okay. This is awkward to operate. I think the Barracuda's, well, it's definitely creating some forces. Let's see if we can. I think this is the right orientation. Assuming the panels were, in the same spot, side to side. Also, I just noticed this thing does not have enough power for 3 directions of thrust at once. Get it close here. Now, let's see if we can just take this bad boy over. Yeah. Fancy that. Alright, well, we'll turn merge block on. That merge block is on. Oh, yep. Yes, this is a pretty slick little design. So the curved blocks obviously aren't going to connect to each other. They've got these little pipe bits there, which add some detail and make that not a connecting block. So these two little bulbs connect together. I'm guessing these thrusters turn off, or turned off. Let's go ahead and... Actually... Oh good, thruster override is to 0. And we don't have the thruster components to build it anyway. We'll see if they turn themselves off. Just to make this easier, I'll disconnect the Barracuda. And then I should just be able to control that one. And bring her in. Oh. Okay, come on. Did they lock? Yes, they did. Aha. Okay, that's still on, which we don't want. That's cool. It almost looks like a second connection when they're connected. So yeah, I guess part of the deal, when it detects a threat, it detaches the merge blocks, turns those on with an override, and then I guess turns their override off after a second to let the remote take control. Or there's some other sequence that makes it work. Ship is now a whole ship. Let's put the Barracuda back on it and take her home. Unless I want to steal a pirate mining carriage. It's on the way. I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, one ship that's sort of two ships is probably enough for one day. But on the other hand, now we'll drive from the observation window. I don't know. Let's start cruising. You know what? We'll just start cruising here. I can always take the Barracuda real quick to take a look at the very least, because I should be able to easily catch up with this thing. It's dark, it's kind of hard to see what's going on this. It does look fairly big. And I'm guessing because it's the Space Pirates, it's probably also armed. I don't think I'm going to be able to see anything of use. Just head back here. Take the victory we've had. There's also, I don't know what a D2 hauler is. It's a lot smaller. And we'll just head home. It's been a fairly long day already. Though I may... We'll dock dock on this side just in case, so that hopefully the Gatling turrets can defend. We are going to be passing that guy fairly close. The military escort's still out there. Maybe. You know what? I have one now dead military escort. Maybe I fly out there in the Stingray, take that one out, and then I don't know, maybe I just stick the two together, make a super escort. I may just be doofy enough to work. Let's make sure we pass this guy without issue. In fact, just in case I need to, we'll be in control. Because I think my best bet, if it sends something after us, is to turn on the dampeners on the twin sail so it doesn't crash into either the base of the planet, then jump into the Barracuda real quick. Though, okay, that was our closest pass, and we've survived it, so I think we're good. This thing decelerates pretty well. Seeing is not something that's super easy to do from in here, but actually, go ahead and we'll let it stop, get out, and then yeah, maybe we'll fly from out here. I'm seeing so many new interesting things. I wonder what a commercial hopper is. Let's dock that back up. I'll have to figure out a good spot for a connector on this guy. But I don't think we'll do that just yet. I probably should, considering, you know, this is a hole pretty much directly at my engineering core. I probably should repair this. I should also really get a better welder if I can get out. Oh god, and they did some damage here. Ooh. Okay, so there was a bit more of a fight here than I anticipated. Oh, look at, they gouged the floor. They were going after the baby Maluga. Oh, that's just unacceptable. In fact, geez. No. I don't think this was one shot that just pierced everything. So it looks that way, but I don't think that's what happened. And it doesn't look like it did any damage to any of the other ships. I guess it came from down below here. Oh, there is a bit of there's a bit of damage up here. Yeah, there was a whole little fight that I missed. Anyway. Get a better welder. Let's build better welder. You know what? We're still in fighting shape, even if we have a few holes. Let's go deal with this thing real quick, and I can always repair everything off camera. Guess I also don't need to worry about the airlock too much. Okay. Let's go after this guy. Everything's set to target weapons, which is correct. It's convenient that the auto repair was still on, because that may have saved some of the guns. Especially docked to the base, it's pretty much, so long as I have steel plate, the weapons are pretty much impenetrable. Just kind of stationary out there. I'm gonna switch my point defense to power systems just in case it fires more missiles. Though I do... Well, no, it definitely has power because it's broadcasting. There's another military escort. We're now within range of its missile antenna. Alright, I need to close distance quickly. I could fire off a railgun shot, but truth be told, I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Locking target. Yep. Here we go. Oh, it is definitely... Ooh. Okay, that wasn't very good. I should really be moving and not just taking these. Oh, man. Okay, the cockpit just vented. Oh, missiles are going. Whoa. Oh. Okay, there goes the railgun. Does it have any... Okay, that's part of a missile. Does it have any guns left? I don't think so, because I'm no longer firing on it. And it's fleeing. Come here, you. It's really fleeing. Okay. It's still firing missiles. Oh! Which are still hitting me. The Gatlings honestly don't do quite as much as I'd hope against those missiles. Let's go ahead and have a quick deployment pole. Stingray will be fine, just kind of flying as itself. Let's get over here and take this thing over. I don't think that's shooting at me. Oh no, it's shooting at this. Oh, because of... Dang it.
Inventory full.
No, Stingray. Here, I can... Remote. No, I can't. Stingray's too far away. Eh. Oh, okay. This isn't great. Stingray, it's alright. It's okay. Okay, I think it's now out of range. Though, of course, I've now lost it. Dang it. Oh, because of the antenna and it's so dark. Where is anything? There it is. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't destroy all power systems just now. Nope. It's definitely still got power. It's also got a lot of fires, but fires are fine. We like fires. Oop. Okay. So. Cockpit looks like it's gone.
Inventory full.
It's offensive controller. That doesn't help.
Inventory full.
Ooh, missile launcher, that's fun. Where was... So it was somewhere up here was the... Yeah.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Nope, that's an event controller.
Inventory full.
Ha! Here it is.
Inventory full. Inventory
Conveniently
full.
exposed.
Inventory full.
This ship is now coming to a halt. I'm pretty sure it is now cockpitless. Yes. That's fine. GPS that. And then... Dang it, I think the Stingray just went out of range. Oh, yep, I see it there. Let's get that back to the Stingray, and we can use the Stingray to haul that back to base. And then we've got another ship. Okay, so the downside about leaving a ship flying on its own at full speed, kind of hard to catch up to. We're making slow progress, but it's very slow. Okay, good. I was about to say this will really suck if that was not actually the Stingray and was an asteroid far away. We're now almost... We will probably be about 20 kilometers from the shipwreck once I reach the Stingray. I'm probably going to have to jump back to the shipwreck. I'm definitely jumping back to the base. Okay, maybe this wasn't my smartest maneuver. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, how far? We're 64 kilometers away from that ship. We're 88 kilometers from home. Thankfully, we have not yet crashed into anything. I sure hope we aren't about to.
Energy
Ah.
critical.
I really need to not do that ever again. That was a mistake, that was. Okay. Let's jump. Jump to shipwreck. Let's get this thing home. Turn off all our turrets real quick. Oh. Oh no. Don't. Ah. It's gone. Ah. It took so long getting back to the Stingray. I don't know if... Okay, let's do a quick search. I don't think it would have drifted. It was stationary, or at least it was supposed to be. No, yep. All that remains is some floating scrap metal. I think either it got cleaned up, or... I don't know, we'll claim that some pirates came by and stole it. Ah, dang. Well, that's that, I suppose. That was all one grand waste of time and effort. Let's go home. Alright, well, yet again we'll end here. With a lot more holes in things than there were, but we've got a new ship.
That's some success. Next week, well, in between, I think I will do some general repairing and probably some prep on the NPC ships to get them ready. I don't know, I may end up grinding down that military escort and replacing it with something else I can find. That may happen next week, it may not. We'll see what happens, I'm just gonna wing it. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done, and until next week, bye bye!